Here we are again. It's time for the latest good, bad, and unusual. We've got it all for you, from animals to aces. Let's jump right in. Let's start with the good. Holes in one are supposed to be difficult, but over the last few weeks, these guys have made it look easy. Let's start with Colt Knost, who aced the 17th on the green mile at the Wells Fargo Championship to make the cut, and then threw the ball to a lucky fan. Over at the AT&T Byron Nelson, we saw two aces, well, sort of. This is Danny Lee's reaction to making a hole-in-one in front of his friends and family, and this is what he told me afterwards about where he thought the ball was.
My caddy's got it. I think he's going to put it on the eBay.
And there was nothing stranger than the hole Gary Woodland made his ace on in Dallas. We'll get to that part in a second, but first check out his ace from 104 yards out on the makeshift 14th tee. Let's throw some unusual in here for a second. You may not recognize that 14th hole because in a very rare occurrence, rules officials deemed the fairway unplayable after an unbelievable amount of rain hit TPC 4 season. So they converted the par 4 into a 100-yard par 3 for the final 3 rounds, meaning the course played as a par 69. A shortened hole wasn't the only odd thing that the storms brought in. Check out this video from a fan showing a fish swimming around in a bunker. Yeah, the grounds crew, they had their hands full. All right, back to the good stuff. Ian Poulter found himself in the greenside bunker on 8 and thankfully took dead aim.
Oh!
He would go on to capitalize on that accuracy and couldn't help but smirk at himself after. Here's another example of good luck. Rory McIlroy won the Wells Fargo Championship, and with bounces like these, it's clear that the universe wanted it to happen.
Oh, a friendly squirrel. Thank you very much for that assist.
Now, I know you know where I'm going with this. Not all bounces can be lucky. Some can be downright cruel. Dustin Johnson found himself in contention on Sunday at the Byron Nelson. That is until the 6th hole, where he put his first tee shot out of bounds right, and his second tee shot ended up here. Things did not get any better. And eventually, DJ's 6th hole turned into a snowman, and his chances of winning went ice cold as well. Jason Bohm was the co-leader at the Colonial down the stretch until he found himself in this greenside bunker on the 15th.
Uh-oh.
And if that didn't hurt enough, let's take another look in slow-mo. And even when you're not in contention, shots like these just hurt.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that
went all the way into the water.
Yeah, that stings, but not as much as this. Mike Weir walked up onto the tee in Dallas, and he wasn't alone. A wasp came along for the ride and stung him right on his elbow. Apparently, only humans think the Canadian has had enough elbow problems in the past. And let's end this thing on Boo Weekly. The man who is so good, bad, and unusual, he's simply the best. On his final hole of the day in Dallas, Weekly found himself in the water, and because he's Boo, he didn't even bother to take off his shoes or socks. He just went for it, all in.
Most guys take their shoes off when they do that, but Boo didn't bother.
He didn't want to slip on the base. See,
He's playing the 18th. Why not?
Smart guy.
He'll have a new pair tomorrow.
Talk about efficiency. All right, that'll do it for this edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Unusual. I'll see you next time.